theme for this year's activity is African Americans in the vote.
As Black History Month winds down, election primaries are heating up. The black vote has been in the spotlight. Presidential candidates are getting ready for their most diverse group of voters yet in the South Carolina primary tomorrow.
Yeah, community members in Illinois want voters to know their voice matters too. Gabrielle Franklin has more.
We were the first two African Americans after the change of government to sit on the city council.
Dr. Allan Woodson looks back on his time as an alderman fondly now, but the road to getting his seat wasn't easy.
Well, prior to 1987, there was a commission form of government, and that was the only form of government that this community has had. And there were no African Americans on those city councils. Everybody was elected at large, and those commissioners really split up their responsibilities.
In 1987, 5 black men filed a lawsuit saying Springfield's commissioner-at-large format violated the Voting Rights Act and diminished the minority vote. More than 30 years later, leaders say that move changed the capital city forever.
The NAACP was part of that lawsuit. Actually, we initiated that lawsuit to change the form of government. We have 2 black aldermen, and we have more women on city council as a result of the change in the form of government. So I think it's important, again, when you see something, especially if it's not right, to say something and to challenge that. And the best way to do it is to do it at the post.
As Woodson shares his story with a crowd of lunchgoers in Springfield, IDOT reminds the people in attendance that their vote does count.
A lot of people aren't aware of the things that African Americans went through in order to get the vote, the right to vote, and so we just kind of wanted to make the community aware of those things.
That was Gabrielle Franklin reporting. Leaders say this past year in Springfield was an example of what happens when the community does not come out to vote. You may remember Ward 2 Alderman Sean Gregory's election had to be decided by a ping pong ball. Now, the primary election in Illinois is March 17th. The last day to register for online voter registration is Sunday. Illinois has a closed primary system, meaning you have to be registered with a specific party and vote on that party's ballot during the election.